Guys, hello again. Hello. I hope you well. Anyway, today I'm going to just to add what I talked about. I think it's last week or the week after. I talked about Mozambique. I think some of them that follow my YouTube channel would have known that, would have seen it, which video I'm talking about today. So the reason why I decided to do a follow-up of this video is that part 2, actually I'll give it a title like that, is that when I said it, let me just jog your memory about what I was talking about. I was talking about what happened in Mozambique that day when Palma was raided by the so-called insurgent, and then everybody was dispersed, running away like that, and some of the people were killed over there. Most civilians, really, to be honest. Now, the issue here is this. Remember when I said about because this problem didn't start last week. This problem started in 2017. But because the people that were dying were not so important to the Mozambican government and the world at large and the Southern African countries, no one gave a damn about what was happening. But a lot of people died since 2017. Then last week something happened. Now you want to see that black people are puppets of white people, or let me say of the Europeans and the Americans and all of that. That's why black people are. Now I hear that today is the meeting that is happening in Mozambique, where the delegates of different countries, South Africa, Zimbabwe, and the other SADC region countries are in Mozambique to discuss about what will happen from now on in Mozambique. Do you know what's the problem? Do you know why it's like that? These puppets are running around going back to Mozambique. It's because that the first world countries, they've started talking. Because some of the people, I heard that one of the British guy died over there. So obviously Europeans now have started to talk and threatening Mozambique and the puppets of other countries like South Africa and Zimbabwe and the other countries as a whole, that if you don't fix this problem, we're going to take everything and make sure that you pay us very quickly our money. Because those idiots, they owe a lot of money for the European countries. A lot of money. So now they are sitting over there in Mozambique talking about what to do next, because their bosses have told them to do so. It's just a sad thing that the Africans, they will never be liberated in their mentally. They will never take really their boss out of their mind. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's a sad thing. Because this issue would have been sorted a long time ago when it started in 2017. They should have sorted it out there and there. I don't think if really it was sorted out properly, we'll be talking about this now. Because the people that are doing this problem is not about the outside people. It's the obvious problem. Now there are some outside people now. They are. Because obviously they've seen that, oh, okay, we can do this 1, 2, 3. But the question that people should ask themselves is this. Where do these people get the powerful guns that they carry? You got to ask yourself that question. Ask yourself that question. Where do they get these powerful weapons that these people are using? Because some of them are using the bigger guns that the Mozambican soldiers don't have. So ask yourself, where do they get the money? Where do they get these guns? And how do they come into the country? People really should be very careful and and very smart about what is happening in Mozambique. Because this terrorism, or whatever they call it, or insurgent, is being orchestrated by people. It's either the Mozambican government is doing it so that it gets some money or something like that, or the missionaries that are in Mozambique, that's what they are doing, that's where they get the guns, these insurgents, or somebody else is doing something, because these people cannot carry so powerful guns like that if there's nobody who's sponsoring them. So really, people should be very careful about what is happening in Mozambique. If they go there thinking that it's going to be a 2 minute or 1 day talk, then they got another thing coming. Because this war ain't going to stop now, because it has already started. They've left it too long to do that. So you will see, if they don't bring these people onto the table to talk about what is really, really, really happening in Mozambique, this war never going to end. Actually, it's getting started. You understand? Those countries that went to Mozambique to discuss this kind of a thing, those countries are going to be attacked by these people. It's a matter of time. It's a matter of time that happens. So really, honestly speaking, it's a sad thing that the African countries are still run by the Europeans and all of that kind of stuff. It's a sad thing, to be honest. Very, very sad. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I said they must be very careful whatever they do over there after the meeting. If they try and bring other soldiers from other countries, that will be a nightmare, because gun will never solve anything. It failed in Nigeria. It failed in Somalia. It failed in Sudan until they started sitting down to talk. Now it's going on again in Ethiopia. Killing people never solve anything. Dialogue is very important, that people talk about the problem, what they're going through. Because nobody can just get out of his bed or his home or his children or his family that I'm going to fight. Nobody does that unless there's something really tangible that made him or her to do that. So really, these politicians should really make sure that whatever they do it properly. Because if they don't, we're going to have bloodshed again in these southern African countries. Because I'm so sad that the people that will die is not the government or the soldiers of Mozambique or these countries that are sending troops over there. It's the people from the ground. You understand? The people that have never done anything to anybody except just to look after themselves, because the government of these African countries don't even care about people. Not all of them, to be honest. All of them, they don't. They love to enrich themselves and forget about the people that puts them into power. So, honestly speaking, I'm just worried about what is going to happen in Mozambique. But anyway, this is what I wanted to say. Just to add on top of what I said before. I said it, that if only they can go there and send troops there and try and shoot everybody over there, because obviously the people that they're going to kill is civilians, not some insurgent, because these people, they come in 3, 4, 5. You understand? You can't kill somebody like that because you don't even know whether these people are civilians or whatever. So that's how they move, unless probably if you go to their camps or whatever the things, because you don't even know. These people, they just live here today, tomorrow they are gone. You see, what is needed here is a good intelligence. Good intelligence, that they should use the people from that particular area to be intelligent, so that anything that happens, they will know what these people are up to. But without an intelligence, nothing will happen. We'll see people dying like sardines in that country. All I can say is that I feel sorry for the people of Mozambique, the civilians, because are the people that they're going to die. But anyway, this is what I wanted to say. I said, African countries, please unite and try and get rid of all these dictators that are messing countries, African countries like that. So that if there's any problem, you can sort it out yourself, not to be pushed, being puppets of the Europeans and the Americans and all of that. That's not nice. You know what I mean? So that's all I want to say. I hope you guys are fine. Subscribe to my channel. And comments. Make some comments and then we talk from there. For now, ciao.